You are Lone Wolf, but we call ourselves Clive Alive because why not? An initiate in the Order of the Kai, the gifted warrior lords of the land of Summerlund. 2 days ago, your peaceful country was plunged into war when a vast army led by Dark Lord Zagana launched a surprise invasion into Summerlund and destroyed the monastery stronghold of the Kai. All of the Order were present at the monastery for the Feast of Fenmarn, the celebration of the first day of spring, and all were slain in a great battle against the invading foe. You were the sole survivor of this fateful battle, and you have sworn to avenge the deaths of your fellow Kai. Your immediate task was to escape from the burning ruins of the Kai monastery and make your way to Holmgard, the Summerlending capital, in order to inform the king of the massacre at the monastery. Without the Kai to lead their armies, Summerlund would be unable to mobilize in time to drive back Dark Lord Zagana's invading hordes. Your journey to Holmgard was perilous indeed. The enemy was swiftly overrunning the countryside and marching in force upon the capital. Despite the many dangers you faced, you fought your way through the enemy's lines and reached the capital, where you delivered your sad news to King Ulnar V. The king and his courtiers praised you highly for your skill and courage, but your duty was not yet fulfilled. With the Order of the Kai destroyed, there now remains only one power within reach that can save your people from the wrath of Dark Lord Zagana. That power is the Summer Sword, the legendary sword of the sun. I'm sorry, that still sounds really stupid.
Summer Sword.
In olden times, during the age of the Black Moon, the Dark Lords of Helgdad waged war on Summerlund. The conflict was a long and bitter trial of strength that ended in victory for the Summerlending at the Great Battle of Makengorg. King Ulnar I, himself gifted with Kai powers, aided by the allies of Durnor, broke the Dark Lord armies at the pass of Moitora and forced them back into the bottomless abyss of Makengorg. Vashna, who was at the time the mightiest of the Dark Lords, was slain upon King Ulnar's sword, Summersword. Since that age, the Dark Lords have vowed vengeance upon Summerlund and the House of Ulnar. Following the defeat of the Dark Lord Vashna, the Summersword was bestowed upon the allies of Durnor as a mark of the trust and alliance that exists between the two kingdoms. In return, King Alin I of Durnor gave Summerlund a magnificent golden ring bearing the royal arms of Durnor. This ring is known as the Seal of Hammerdal. At the time, King Alin I vowed that if ever the Shadow of the West were to rise again to threaten Summerlund, then loyal Durnor would come to the aid of her ally. King Ulnar V has given you the Seal of Hammerdal. Your mission and duty is to travel to Durnor and present the seal to its current ruler, King Alin IV. In return, he will give you the fabled Summersword. You must then return to Holmgard as quickly as you are able so that the Summersword can be used against Dark Lord Zagana. Since your arrival at the King's Citadel in Holmgard, word has arrived that Zagnara's forces have broken through the city's outer defences and are now preparing to besiege the great walls of the capital itself. As Captain Duval of the King's Guard escorts you to the Royal Armoury in order that you may equip yourself for your journey to Durnor, King Ulnar's parting words to you keep repeating yourselves in your mind. 40 days, Lone Wolf. We have strength to stand against Dark Lord Zagnara's armies for only 40 days.